Hello and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. My name is Seth. We are about to launch another plane. The last episode we were able to experiment with fuel cells and get a good amount of science from Kerbin orbit through radiation scans and just through radiation scans and working out how the data system worked and how fuel cells worked. So I thought we might launch a plane. We've got plenty of science. So what I've done is I've researched early aviation to get the wings with a goal to heading towards getting decouplers and launch clamps and air brakes and things like that. I can get, I need to go through this plane path to get the parts, so I may as well use them. And I've built a plane off stream because, well, it's sometimes can be a little bit boring and it's not the most entertaining thing to watch me try a bunch of parts and see what fits and what doesn't fit. So we've called it the GP002 because it's super creative. It's essentially just the cockpit that we've got, views large with nothing in it, and just the real basic tiny fuel tanks for the Juno engine. There's no science on here, it'll be all just the cockpit crew reports and EVA reports. I've put a standing rocket parachute on here just because I thought it won't be enough to bring the craft down if something stalls, but it might be enough to slow the craft down because we don't have any air brakes. So there's no real way apart from the braking system of the wheels of stopping the craft. What we might also throw on there is the Geiger counter. It's going to actually go on there. And thermometer, the barometer, and I'm going to stick the magnetometer. It's probably just not worth it at this stage. So quickly set up some action groups for these. Log data, log data, log data, and we'll do crew reports. Well, we may as well. Stop scrubber. We shouldn't need panic. Let's find out what panic does one day, and two will give us crew report. And we may also possibly, if it's available, utilities perhaps, because I've been caught out before without a way of actually getting back into the craft once it's landed. Which is not funny when that happens. Actually a little bit annoying. Now we should be able to get back in the craft. That is ugly. Okay, so on that, let's see who Valentina is ready to rock and roll. Yeah, good luck, Valentina. Probably going to need it. So I think what we'll try and do is possible just fly around the KSC, gathering science. May push out to the mountains. Yep, we may push out to the mountains possibly. We shall see. May not get that far. Frame rate is amazing. Well, let's we've got the pressure scanner from the runway. We'll send the radiation scan. We've got the temperature scan. Really curious to know how much data we already have. 400 meg. Huh? And report from the runway. We've got that. We don't need to transmit it. I don't know. Energy, I've got electric charge. I guess I'd generate it from these. Well, they do have alternators, so let's do a quick EVA. EVA report. Keep. Surface sample. Keep. And do I have anything in my inventory? Nope. Well, let's get back in there. Surface sample probably needs to come back to me. Airport, landed the runway. May as well send everything. I'm not too worried. We're going to recover it at the end of it anyway. So let's, hopefully I'm going to recover it. See if this actually gets off the ground. Alternators. Brakes off, turn the lights on. Yeah, so we're generating electric charge, great. Well, it takes off. That's a good sign. And it goes upwards. Okay, so let's. I don't need the pressure scan, don't need the radiation scan, don't need the temp scan, don't need the crew report. I'm not going to get an EVA report. Yeah. Actually, is that Shores? Okay, so we should be able to get. I did get crew report from water. With Jebediah and the biplanes. So what we might want to get, see if we can get grasslands, highlands and mountains, and that would probably make me happy. Dial back on the thrust a little bit. I'm not too keen on really forcing everything out to be 100% maximum thrust. Don't think we need it. So I don't exactly have that much fuel. Get orbital information. Atmospheric efficiency in here somewhere. Let's surface. Okay. So we can just sort of cruise along at this speed here. I don't think I need the scrubber. I don't think I need the pressure control. I need habitat. Can't disable habitat. Okay. Data have I got to send back? It'll take forever. No point getting that because it's got no value. It's not going to give us any credits. It's not going to give us any science. May as well focus on the ones that will give us science. Okay. Flag the file for analysis in the laboratory. Right, I don't have a laboratory, but so we'll end up bringing that back with us. And I'm now over grassland, so I'll repeat the experiments, no change. Crew report. Yep. Now I think there is Highlands somewhere over here, so let's try giving it a yaw. See how that goes. Yeah, okay, so we don't yaw too good, but we can do this. Oh, and that G meter climbed right up. I do have G forces installed, so it can kill my Kerbins. Cause blackout, red out. And we might time warp here. This is fairly stable. We're reasonably good for fuel this stage. We're still climbing an altitude. I don't have intake air. Oh, oh. I don't have intake air as a resource, so I'm not sure, but it seems to be okay. Keep heading off to the mountains to try and get the science from there. I'm not going to try and land anywhere but the runway. I think don't like my chances of surviving. Okay, so we're coming up to the Highlands now. I don't like my chances of surviving landing in this thing to start with. I think the plane's going to fall apart. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky. There's a small patch of islands coming up. Just right there, so we don't need that. I want to get the crew report. I'll transmit that. And again, no EVA report. So plane flies okay actually. It's not as bad as I thought it would have been. I did do one test flight off stream to make sure that it was stable enough to take off. That was about it. Okay, so I don't know how much higher we're going to be able to go. I think maybe best off turning around at this point because I'm I'm 1/5 of the way from my fuel, so that'll be 2/5 by the time I get back. It should be okay. Shouldn't be too bad, but it's just not worth the risk. I think we might concentrate on actually how we're going to try and land this thing. Because yeah, planes. So, and a frame rate of 15 frames a second is a little bit difficult. But I should get some of that science before we get back there. Keep an eye on the altitude, make sure that we don't go too low. Okay, so 300 meters a second. Oh, pulling some G's. Yeah, so I guess we were probably about half intake air. Okay, so think about how we're going to come in for a landing here. Probably slow down for starters. Now I should be able to deploy. Nope, don't do that. What if I did, what if we kept that there? Kept that there. What if I deployed that? That would put us down. Oh, that's going to put us in a very... Okay, but we can deploy those ones there. Okay. Deploy those. Just trying to see what I can use to slow us down. Okay, so we can do that. I've got those two deployed. Frames. Get rid of those. They're still stable. Deploy the gear, that will also slow us down. Oh, very sluggish to respond, both because of the frame rates and, well, probably the craft design has an impact in it as well. But get there, I think. So I might be able to speed this up. I think I need to go more downwards. Probably not that steep though. Just need to bleed off some of the speed, that's all. I don't think I can land this at 100 meters per second. Given that I think its takeoff speed was around about 40. So we should be able to keep it in the air at just above 40 meters per second. And I'm going to need to do some turns to bring it in line with the runway. So let's quickly do those. Fly rockets are so much easier. You can just sort of throw them anywhere and they'll land. Okay, so that's good. Don't need that. We did get some science transmitted in the meantime. I'm going to miss this, aren't I? I am going to miss this. Still 400 meters above the surface, you need to drop quickly. Worst landing ever. So yeah, look, if I promise not to do too much with planes, guys. This is not really that entertaining. I really need to drop a couple 100 meters. I reckon that Valentina's going to have a nice collision in a second. Get on the runway. You're off the runway. You're going to collide. Look at that. Well, technically, that's a landing. Ugly, but it was a landing. I'm happy with that. I'll take it. It's definitely ugly, but hey, what? It worked. Log that down as a success in my notes. 2, 6, 3, 4, 7, 310, 300 meters per second, 115 kilometers traveled. 115 ground. Well, let's recover that and see what science we got from it. Again, I've just realized, I even mentioned it in the stream, that I've got to turn the game audio on. So, I think I'd get the hang of this by now, but no, clearly not. Sorry about that, I've just turned it on then. Okay, so radiation scan, crew report, highlands, grasslands, EVA runway, surface sample runway. Great. Valentina should have got some awards for that surely. So the research 1, landing, G-force 4. Well, she did pull some G's. So what's that give us? 96 science. So there's that. I wondered now if we had cargo bays or something, we could happy to stick the magnetometer up there, but we also need those solar panels look good. Biplane wheels, yeah, I know. Parachutes, heat shields. Okay, that would be really handy to have some heat shields, so we can get the science bay and things like that, and we can start bringing some science experiments back. So that's 16. So yeah, look, we might grab that. Still no command pods. They are. Yeah, there's the early command pods. Yeah. So alright. So what we might do is we might grab the survivability just so that we can get solar panels and cargo bays and parachutes. Yep, that's great. We'll definitely grab that. And we'll look at sending up a rocket to get the magnetometer scans and a few other science experiments and possibly return it to Kerbin in the next episode. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I will focus on getting the audio quality sorted out for the next stream. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you again next time. Bye for now.